all doing well and welcome back to the channel. So for episode 9 of Hack Guitar of the Day, I have a guitar that again is completely different than any other guitar that I've shown thus far. It's the only one that has F holes. And without further ado, I would like to show you guitar number 9. This is a Gibson ES 339. Now, a couple things I want to mention. First of all, this guitar is 100% stock. It is a 2015. Now, the 2015 ES 339s came out with, if you can see that, and I'll show the guitar closer in a minute, they came out with a satin finish, and that's really what sealed the deal with me. I absolutely love the satin finish on this. This guitar is 100% stock. It has a burst bucker 1 and a burst bucker 2 here. 3-position switch as per normal, tone, volumes, and so on. And it has, on the headstock, you can't really see it here, but on the truss rod cover, there's a little, looks like an F hole shape there right on the truss rod cover. So the guitar is completely satin. Okay, now you can see, I don't know if you can see that, where the satin is starting to go away and it's starting to gloss up. And that's what happens with satin guitars. You can see the neck is all gloss now. So that's the downside with satin. It's only satin as long as you don't play it. But when you start playing it and your arm or your hand starts moving across the finish, then you lose the satin and it just becomes a gloss. So, but for the most part, at least you can see where my arm rests. For the most part, it's still satin. So why did I get this guitar? Well, this guitar was a couple of months coming. So what I mean by that is there was a local guitar store that I used to go into, and I would see this thing hanging up, and I thought, oh my god, what a gorgeous guitar. I would love to have this guitar. I'd sit with it, I'd play it, put it back on, hang it back up, and go home. Then a few weeks would go by, I'd go back in the store, see the same guitar, pick it up, play it. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. Back up and go home. I couldn't buy the guitar. This thing was just too damn expensive. And then one day I went into the music store and I happened to have my wife with me, and she said these words that I've never heard come out of her mouth before, which were like, if you like it, just buy it. And I actually was the one that said, you know what, no, it's too expensive, but if I trade something in, then maybe it'll be worth it. So what I ended up doing was I had a 1980 Les Paul Gold Top Deluxe, which I hardly played. The neck was a little bit too chunky on it. The frets were pretty much gone. They were really low. I traded that guitar in and I got this one. And I did pretty well with the trade, so I can't complain. So this guitar is mine. Now, why did I want a semi-hollow? Wanted a semi-hollow because I was always a big fan of Alex Lifeson, right? Early on, early Rush, he always played these, actually he played the full-blown 335s. And I kind of like the tone I get out of this guitar because it's definitely different than a Les Paul. I actually have an old video that I have where I A/B this guitar with a Les Paul just to kind of show you the tonal differences. So really dug the sound out of this guitar. So anyways, it looked amazing, it sounded great, all the boxes were checked, and there it is. Now if you're not familiar with the 339 body, what the 339 basically is if you take a 335 and you shrink it down, you basically have a 339. So it's a 335 shrunken. You got the middle, still have a block down the center, but it's hollow on the outsides here. Alright, so let me show you what this thing looks like up close. Just tilt that so you can kind of see the satin that's slowly disappearing. Yeah, I just really, really like the look of this thing. Really love the way it looks. Much too good to use in a bar. Rarely does this ever see the bar. Alright, so let me play some tones for you. I'm going to start off on the bridge pickup. I have absolutely no effects on right now. So here's what we got. Here's the middle. And the neck. Alright, here it is with some dirt on it. So right now I'm on the bridge pickup. I'm using the HX Effects. I have the Tima, which is their Timmy pedal with a little bit of plate reverb. So here we go. So there you have it. 2015 Gibson ES 339. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.